Hello guys, Dabbler here again. I apologize for my voice. I've been a little under the weather, hence why I haven't had any new videos in a little bit. I've done some work, done a lot of work actually, between my last video and this one that I shall be posting. Give you a little bit of a walkthrough of what's been going on. I gotta fix my volume here. Okay. This is my new home. In the last video I said I didn't want to disclose it until I started actually working on it, and it's pretty much, work in progress, but it's coming along very nicely. I love the chisel mod. It's phenomenal. My old home's over there. We'll go check that out in a second. But as you can see, I've moved in up here. There's going to be a design in the ceiling. I haven't figured out what I want yet, but I already got my companion cube and my radio, and you can see all my stuff that I've acquired from my quarry and digging and whatnot. A couple Tinker's constructs in there, division sigils. I went down into a dungeon and I got back my Aniko's earring, so I went into the Nether and I farmed some wither skulls and got my portal gun back finally. My baked potato. I really like Bibliocraft. It's probably my #1, mod for builders to make everything kind of look realistic. I love how they added a disc rack, so it displays all your discs really nice and the tables and stuff. My enchanting room is in there now. I don't have a lever on me, but you can see the floor is it's lava cobblestone.
Would you come over here?
This is going into like the main part of my base. I usually build like a relaxed chill area where I'll have all my like collectibles and valuables. They'll be in one room, and then I'll have all my other my machines and everything will be back here. This is going to be a big monitor from Computer Craft, and all the wiring is going to go back here when I get around to it. This is going to be a part of my... Yeah, let's do this. This room's going to be a part of my ME system, which is going to display various items. This is going to be a stairway going up to ground level. Once I start getting into solar panels, that's going to be where all that is up there. So, there's two ways you can go. You can go down here, which goes down into one of the sub-basements. I'm probably going to block this off right here, because it's really odd-shaped just because of how the stairwell goes down. But that's still work in progress. But if you come down here, I haven't put the chandeliers up on the ceiling yet, but if we come in here first, I have moved my, this is pretty much my MJEU workstation with my ME terminal dead center. This is all iron. I wanted to give it a kind of industrial feel. Blocks of iron, regular cobblestone roof. All decorative iron blocks, a lot of iron. I said I wasn't going to do power armor, but it's just easier for me to show you guys with the night vision on. Got compressor and metal former. I got an induction furnace going on now through an ME system. It's being powered with lava. I'm still doing lava at the moment, so this is kind of the same that I had before. But now that I have a remote quarry through a tesseract, now that I have a couple tesseracts, they kind of changed the way tesseracts work, and so go away.
Go away.
Yeah, you go away, dick.
Go away.
You go away,
Dick.
sicko, dick. Go away from me! You're gonna be sick again! That's my brother. They kind of changed the way tesseracts work this time around, so... I mean, they're kind of cool. I mean, they can take all three at once, so instead of having... Like, when I had my quarry before, I'd have to have a item tesseract and a either power tesseract and then put the power over, and then have the items come out. Now you only need one Tesseract. It's literally my quarry, a Tesseract, and some redstone energy conduit that connects it, and it goes. And these engines here are enough to power it at full power. They really cranked up the power output on these dynamos, which is nice. Another thing I found out is when you, they're very tricky with what they will connect to now. I tried to keep everything thermal expansion just because I know it'll cooperate. Tesseracts no longer connect to BC pipes that I've noticed. Because in my older setups, I would do a quarry into a gold pipe, and I would void out whatever I didn't want at the quarry site, or do it after it came through the other side of the item Tesseract. Buildcraft pipes will not connect to these new Tesseracts. So the easiest way I found to do it was to place a strong box next to the Tesseract. The items come through to the strong box, and then I'm using a new item called item ducts with a couple levers, and it pulls the items out. It's 10 pieces at a time. It's not like constant. They're very good for sorting, I've heard. I haven't messed around with the sorting system with item ducts yet, but I probably will get around to it. And they go right into my ME system. So that's that. I have a single pulverizer set up that takes in my ores and churns them out. As you can see, my quarry's been busy. I have enough resources to pretty much do whatever I want at this moment in time. So yeah, this is the start of my engine room. I don't know if I want to do steam again. I've done steam and lava so many times where I'm just getting straight up sick of it. But I don't know. It depends. Now, if you come over here, this is my Tinker's Construct room. We got factory blocks on the floor. And I don't know if you can hear it. The amount of detail they put into this mod is awesome. Like, when you're walking on it, it actually sounds like you're walking on, like, hollowed steel plate. Which, that's a very nice touch. I also wanted to go with an industrial feel in here, but I haven't really had a chance to incorporate any kind of colors into any of the rooms. So I thought the lapis blocks with the gold trim on them were a nice little border to break up the dark of the irons in the floor. I went into the Nether and I did some farming, and I got some alumite and manililium and aridite, so I've been making some different tools with that. I got a lot of, you know, molds already and whatnot. This is probably going to be moved, though, because I want to have at least... Yeah! I want to have, like, at least 2 of these things in here, so I can have one for one metal and one for another type. But, this is... God, those turrets are annoying. Why do we even have them there? I think I'm going to raise the floor up on this a little, I mean the ceiling up one more block, because I want to brick it out, like in here, to give it like a nice beveled look. And I kind of fucked it up when I put the ceiling in, but that can be fixed. Now if I come down here, there's really nothing down here yet. These are going to be 2 other rooms. Not sure what yet. I have to knock this wall back at least a couple blocks, because you can see how far that goes back. So this has to all get chunked out still. And then this is either going to be my Thaumcraft room. I'm probably going to do Thaumcraft and Mistcraft in the same room, just because there's no reason to make 2 separate rooms. And this is big enough to where I can do both and not have an issue. I'll just put my fake wall right up against here, block it out, and I'll have this whole area. But yeah, this is the first floor. And, yeah, I love Chisel. Chisel is amazing. I just wish I had enough resources to do, like, the diamond blocks are amazing. I don't think I have my Chisel on me. Yeah, I do. Let me get out of that room so you guys don't have to listen to the portal radio. We'll come down here, because there's... Now, this comes down to the 2nd floor, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. But, like, if you go into NEI and go Chisel, the diamond blocks look awesome. Just the texture patterns on them are amazing. The gold ones are too. But yeah, the carpets are awesome, and I'm probably going to be using those for a lot of my ceilings for decoration. But yeah, this and Bibliocraft have become two of my favorite decoration mods. They're just phenomenal. The amount of time they put into it is amazing. I tried to make a theme with every one of my rooms, and I've never done one for my Nether portal, so I thought this time around I would try to make something a little different. I tried to make it look like you're actually, like, the portal's in the Nether. And you got running lava down the sides, which is, you know, nice touch. You got the flames, and you got some skulls in the walls, and lava coming out of the ceiling with fire. Yeah, just something a little different. For some reason, the pigmen have been running rampant on the other side, and it's kind of annoying because they keep coming in here, and then I have to go slay them all. If you come down here, this is the third floor sub-basement. As you can tell by my mini-map, I'm still 134 blocks from bedrock, so I have a lot of space to work with. I'm pretty high up in the sky, inside this mountainside, but, yeah, this is my base as of right now. You technically can't get into it once I close that off. I'm not sure how I want to go about getting into it. I have an idea. I just haven't fully implemented it yet. Now we're going to come over here and, because we said we weren't going to fast travel, so I got my power armor.
If you want to get the sword out of the stone.
So if I fly all the way over here, you know, dodge the spiders because they suck. Now, as you can see, this was my old base. My Nether portal has been broken since it's now over there. Everything's been moved over. Now you can see the damage I've done to my... Oh, I need that, since this area is not chunk loaded anymore. Now you can see the damage that I've been causing out here. This was my first quarry, and then I ran it again after the first video, and this is the damage I've done so far. As you can see, the Geostrata add-on adds so much world gen that it's just nuts. And it even changes the bedrock, because I guess I've never messed with rotary craft before. I would like to get into it this time around, but I guess there are different colors of obsidian due to Geostrata, which is why that looks like there's something there, but that's just bedrock, which is very interesting. Now, this... Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah, dude? Oh yeah, dude? Yeah? Eh, the fuck out of here. Alright, well, like, as I was saying, I have my quarry. As you can see, it's got max power. I mean, it's off because it finished. But I have one Tesseract. Receive energy only. Item send only. Fluid doesn't really matter. Same frequencies as before, whatever you want them to do. And a simple redstone energy conduit, and that's it. That's all there is to it. I'm probably going to start looking into Quarry Plus. I need to set up a laser room. I never got around to that on the last two servers because I really didn't need it, because I really didn't mess around with our target gates too much. But I think this time around I'm actually going to make a laser room, just because all of the Quarry Plus stuff is awesome, but you need lasers to do all of it. So, this is going to be reset. I'm probably going to move it, probably dead ahead again, just keep going straight out. I purposely made my base far enough to where I can't see this, because I don't want to ruin the real estate value of my property. As my friends would tell you, I don't like people blasting holes in my front yard and ruining the property value. But yeah, so within the next couple videos, I shall probably have a full functioning laser room set up. I'll probably start working on my Thaumcraft room and Mistcraft room today. Maybe if Peter gets on, or Joe, because Joe can't get on at the moment, for anybody that's wondering. He kind of... Oh, look at the... Oh, I thought that was a mini creeper. The mini creepers are adorable. There's some mini zombies. But, yeah, Joe can't get on at the moment, because I guess the video on his laptop died. And I kind of laughed at him, because I told him, don't bother with a goddamn laptop, get a desktop. But he don't listen to me. Zombie Ninja. So yeah. I guess I can go into the Nether and show you guys my endothermic pump for anybody that doesn't know how they work. Or anybody out there that's interested in just seeing it. Like I've said before, it's definitely worth it for server owners. But yeah, we're gonna go take a peek in the Nether. I haven't gone there on video yet, so actually I should probably bring my sword with me, just in case.
Is anyone there?
I'll take my Tinker's Construct sword, which is called Get Some. So it has Fiery Smite and Knockback on it, Sharpness and Stonebound. This sword's pretty badass. It doesn't have as much killing power as I'd want it to have, but it suffices. I'm gonna come through here and get face raped. Okay. So, this is where my Nether portal popped out. My lava spot's over there. I dug a trench to get over here because this place was very hostile when I first came in here. It's been a while since we've used this. You know, Monster is going to be the successor to the original Feed the Beast Ultimate mod pack. So it's been like 3 servers that I've played on since I've actually... Nitro Creeper. Fun. That would have killed me without my frickin' power armor. Awesome. So anyway, this is supposed to be the successor to Unleashed. Or Ultimate, I mean. My bad. That's what we were playing, was Unleashed. We did Unleash and Unhinged, and they didn't really care for either of them. But, this is an endothermic pump. Okay? It's added by extra utilities. As you can see, I have a single magnetic. You have to kickstart the system. So you just grab a bucket of lava and throw it in there, and the pump will start. So the pump feeds the dynamo, and it also feeds the ender tank. And as you can see, as it pulls the lava out, it replaces it with stone. And this thing will go as far as it can get lava. So as you can see, I started it right here in this little alcove. But since there's lava, it's taking all the lava from here, slowly grabbing it from here. It'll come over here. It'll go as far as it can accept lava in a I think it's 64 by 64. I'm not positive, if somebody could quote me on that. But that's how that works. As you can see, with like a normal pump, the pump would leave stationary lava, moving lava. This does not. So it dramatically reduces server lag. Which we love, because this, we had a 2 gig server. We upped it to 3 because we were getting a lot of lag even before we had all the machines running. Monster is a very CPU and memory intensive mod pack. Oh, sorry. I'm still not 100% yet. But, that's going to stay there for a while until I figure out what I'm going to do, power-wise. I might try rotary craft. I'm not sure yet. Fuck you, imp. Bastard. So, yeah. this is the Nether on crack. I love these trees. Ghostwood trees. Love them. Love those things. I love the wood it produces, and that's pretty much it. I love the wood that they produce. I love sulfur clouds. There was another add-on pack that I wanted to look into, which was it adds like different gases to the game. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember what it was. I was going through NEI no, I found a actual like lava. Not a lava. I found a block, a gaseous block, and I couldn't break it. And I was a little. It was interesting to me. And I went on the forums to look up and see what it was, and that's definitely not my base. Okay. I might have to just use my Mistcraft book and not use another portal, which would suck because I made that room for nothing. I know there's a way to reset them, the portals, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know why it stuck me over there when my house is over there. Pete's really good at that stuff. He set us up a Nether hub on the last server because we didn't have Mistcraft, and he did a very good job with it. He was pretty balls on accurate with where all the portals had to go in the Nether. So yeah, I think that wraps it up for this video. I shall throw. Yeah, I know, good video, right? So I think that's it. I'm gonna hop my quarry up, and I'm probably gonna start working on my Thaumcraft and Mistcraft rooms. Alright guys, this is Dabble Lord signing off until next time. Peace.